Wo ist mein Controller? Ah, hier. Ach, Eile und Spiel. Okay. Ich dachte, das wäre auch ein Name. Und ich dachte schon, hä, aus welchem Namen hast du das jetzt gebastelt? Das da. Yes. Stimmt, wir waren bei Mama, ne? Bei Mama. Zero Escape Emote. Immer dieser Panty-Shot. Blop, blop. David, probier's. Oh, hä, warum ist das Spiel jetzt minimiert? Spiel? Ah, okay, funktioniert. Hallo Mama. Ich wollte eigentlich das Menü. It has writing on the back. Wow. Der Butterfly. Ja, aber das ist jedes Mal das Gleiche, oder? Ich habe halt Angst, irgendwas zu verpassen. Ich drücke einfach mal alles durch. Ich lese
Hey,
jetzt
Mama. What's with the pizza, fish, and chips?
People used to call me that on the internet all the time. Guess it's stuck.
Pizza, fish, and chips. Ah, I see. Piece of fucking shit.
Was?
This, however, appears to be a simple Italian pizza with fish and french fries.
Pizza, also Pizza mit Pommes kenne ich, aber Pizza mit Fisch und Pommes kenne ich nicht. Okay. Taxi drives her. Oh, what is this? It looks like a poster for something. Okay. Gibt's noch irgendwas? Weil das meine ich, also wir haben halt alles schon mal angeguckt und trotzdem gibt es immer wieder eine neue Konversation und ich habe Angst, sie zu verpassen.
You're so cold, Mama.
Hey, I'm over here.
Hä, den hat das letzte Mal schon gebracht. Der wird nicht besser. Bottles. Ups, das wollte ich nicht.
Hey, Date. You know what I say when I turn into a drunk devil?
Dev Ale.
Tschüss. Tschüss. War nett. Schöner Stream. Viel Spaß noch.
Care to watch some riveting videos with balls and holes?
Sorry, I don't like golf.
Ja, also, ich glaube, ich möchte doch keine Dialoge mehr mitbekommen. Hallo Doc. Hallo Doc. Hä, was? Du bist ein geweihter Priester? Was? Ja, warum putzt du den Fisch eigentlich?
I find it calming.
Why is that?
Don't ask me.
Wie geht's dir denn so, Mama?
Well, I could use a little help down there, if you know what I mean.
Was?
I do not know what she means. Perhaps you should take her up on her offer.
Absolutely not.
Was, wer hat Telekom? Dried Bonito Fish. Aha.
You know about Renju and the Kumakura gang, right?
Ja.
Yeah, I know. I heard it from his own mouth right here.
Do they have anything to do with the talent scandal at Lemniscate?
Maybe now they do, since Renju is the president of Lemniscate. But even before that,
Finger weg von
Renju
meiner
and the
Eiber.
Kumakuras go way back. All the way back to high school.
Hey, Date. Have you ever seen a dead body?
Das war voll versetzt, das war asynchron. I remember Renju saying that to me after he and I went through a bottle.
You're a policeman. I don't know what department, but I
steht
assume
auf
you aren't
mich.
handing out traffic tickets.
Hey, der flirtet mit mir, oder? Guck mal, wie er mich anguckt. Das ist doch ein verliebter Blick, oder? Jetzt mal ernsthaft, der steht auf mich, oder? Der schaut einfach so. Nein, nein, der steht auf mich.
So, how about it?
Ich habe nicht geantwortet. Ich habe die Frage
What about you?
umgedreht. Oh.
Me? Well, yeah. Not just one. Countless bodies. When I was in high school, I had a pretty crazy job. You know the Kumakura gang? I was hooked up to one of their phone fraud scams. I just had to go collect the money from drop points and give it to the Kumakuras. It was an easy job. Eventually, I became friends with the higher-ups. They started taking me with them on jobs.
Na, Geschichtenerzähler, du weißt doch, wie man sagt. Kuss aufs Auge.
What jobs?
The target was always an elderly person from the country with no family. Elderly folk who owned a lot of land, you know? They
Hä?
live every day in loneliness and desperation.
Was mich richtig triggert, unten links passt es einigermaßen mit der Synchronität her, aber in der Cutscene voll off.
You just have to be nice to them. That's all it takes.
Aber
Guys would get to know the old people and they would set up an adoption process. After that, you just have to get them really drunk, throw them in the tub full of hot water, and they pass. Just like that. Heart attack, brain hemorrhage, or they simply go to sleep and drown.
nee, doch nicht. Ist doch synchron
Police
mit dem
almost never
anderen.
investigated. It always looked natural, like they died of old age. So the adopted gang members would inherit the land. Then we sell it and make massive profits. I watched a lot of people get killed like that. And I've seen journalists get killed for getting too close to the truth. So I... Why am I telling you all this?
Weil du mich liebst.
Are you going to arrest me?
I took a sip from my glass. I didn't say anything for a while. Habe ich wohl nicht getan.
You didn't do it yourself, right?
No, I was always the lookout. But still... Date,
Tears fall to the counter, unending. We didn't say another word until the ice in the glass had melted to nothing. Okay, Mama, hab dich lieb.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry I'm not much help.
No, don't worry about it.
Can you come back again tonight? There's a regular here who is good friends with Ren. They should be here tonight. If you ask him, he might have some information for you.
Ich will lieber mit dir reden.
Tonight.
Yes, I'll be waiting for you.
Okay, Mama. Oh, wo gehen wir hin? Machen wir es einfach der Reihe nach? Okay, sollen wir zu dem alten Mann gehen? Hallo, Watson. Was machst du hier? Sagan, war das Iris? Iris, ne? Okay, alter Mann, Iris oder die Rezeptionistin. Da will ich nicht hin. Ich weiß es nicht. Hallo, Pipigo. Wie mir keiner antwortet. Gut, dann passt halt keiner auf. Gut. Gehen wir halt. Ich gehe zum alten Mann. Kriegt er halt keine Brüste zu sehen. Nee, zu spät.
So Sajima is a key person of interest in this case. Earlier, the boss cited 3 points of suspicion against him, and I agree with her assessment. I checked the call logs of So's phones. Congressman Sejima has one phone under his name, and a burner phone rented under a fake name.
Did you find anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no.
Really?
But I do have something.
Dex, ihr habt das nachdem ich gesagt habe, okay, dann gehen wir halt zum alten Mann. 10 Sekunden später hat Dominic Lemnisgate geschrieben. Da habe ich es schon längst ausgewählt gehabt.
I looked into So's secretary's phone. One call in particular stood out to me.
Huh?
It was 1 week ago. From Fuchu Prison. The caller identified themselves as inmate number 89.
Number 89?
Yes. This is most likely the same person who called HQ.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Wow. Ja, dann machen wir danach halt die Boobs. Muss ich wieder gucken.
When you crash, the first thing you hit is the dash.
Interesting.
Dein Ernst, Eiber, wirklich?
This box is where you keep your doves.
It's not a dove box.
Nee, David. Ich werd Geschichtenerzähler nicht bannen. Es tut mir leid, aber wenn dein Penis in eine Augenöffnung passt, dann muss er wirklich klein sein. Also ich weiß ja nicht, was... Also wenn es von irgendeinem Tier wäre mit richtigen Glubschaugen, okay. Aber so die Durchschnittsaugen, schwierig. Holo! Oh mein Gott, Holo! Wie geht's dir? Lange nicht gesehen. Danke für den Resub. Hallo! Alles gut bei dir? Augenöffnungen sind nicht groß, nein. Also tief, aber nicht groß. Ich diss gar niemanden. David, ich habe nur gesagt, wenn. Den sicher. Dominik, also ich weiß nicht, Augenöffnung ist nicht das, an was du da gerade denkst. In den Tiefen des Netzes verschwunden. Oh Gott, du warst im Darknet? Hallo, Holo. David, das kannst du gern sagen. Ich kenne meine Brüste. Ich weiß, wie groß sie sind. Ja gut, wer ist denn die 89?
From what I can determine, he is an assassin.
Hähnchen süß-sauer.
He accepts jobs from the criminal underworld for substantial rewards. His code name is Falco.
Falco?
Correct.
Falco? Amadeus, Amadeus. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus. Was ist sein Name?
Unknown.
You don't know?
He is not registered in any databases. He could be a foreigner or recent immigrant, but it would be impossible to determine from where.
Österreicher, oder?
However, I did not detect any accent in his speech. I believe we can conclude that he grew up in Japan.
Na, weiß ich nicht. It looks like Iva is sitting in the passenger seat. Naja, gut, tut ja auch. Warum ist er eigentlich im Gefängnis?
Murder. He is serving a life sentence for multiple counts. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
Passiert.
6 years ago?
Und was ist die Beziehung zwischen dem Sejima und der Hühnchen süß-sauer-Dings?
Unknown. You would have to ask Mr. Sejima for that information.
Number 89 said he knew who killed Shoko.
He did. But that may be a lie.
Does he have any connections to the Cyclops serial killings?
Unknown. In all honesty, I have no idea.
Okay, dann summarisiere.
Number 89.
Should we visit Fuchu Prison?
No, we don't have time. Call up boss. Tell her to request that number 89 be brought to Abyss.
Roger.
Montag in der Sejima Residence.
I heard there was no body found at the cold storage warehouse.
Bringen die sich jetzt
Isn't your
gegenseitig
investigation over?
Iva, look. A merman?
So is a wealthy politician. It is no surprise to me that he has a merman. Wait, a merman?
Wow. Dein Ernst?
Hey, everybody! I'm a merman.
I heard a strange voice just now. Could it be? Was? Was? Hä? Warum? Warum spricht da irgendwas zu mir? That's a big green mochi. Oh. Hallo Smile. Spherical Bush. Ich habe Meerjungfrau, Mann und Blaubarschbube. Im Einsatz.
Speaking of gardens, what kind do you prefer?
I like a well-manicured lawn. But some bushes aren't bad either. I mean, what?
Ja, also, er mag Gärten. Also. Das hat sich nur auf Gärten bezogen, ja? Ein Tree. Okay, gut, dann reden wir halt mal mit ihm, ne? Ja, warum hast du eigentlich Schoko angerufen?
You are beginning to irritate me.
What did you want to talk to her about? What is the private matter you mentioned? What is your relationship with her?
I'll answer your questions when you present a warrant.
Tja. Warum warst du eigentlich in diesem komischen Haus, Lagerdings?
I told you I will not answer that question.
And why not? We didn't find anything there. There's nothing to hide.
It appears that he will not respond.
Danke, Ivor. Hier, Iris, ne?
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know that girl. I've never seen her before.
Kann ich
Date,
vielleicht das Haus scannen? Kann ich
I
das Haus
knew he
scannen?
was
Hat er auch
lying.
so eine Sammelfigur?
This proves it.
I am having difficulty determining his motive for lying. After all, Iris was not killed.
Maybe he's got a secret with her he doesn't want us knowing. What are you hiding so?
Hier, die 89, ne?
Number 89? Who is that?
An inmate at Fuchu prison. He used to go by Falco. He was an assassin.
Odd, finding such a person in Japan. What about him?
About a week ago, he called your secretary.
I don't know anything about that. He was probably calling for a pardon or some such nonsense. My secretary probably decided it wasn't worth my attention. If you need information, you can ask her. I can't help you.
Ich mag den Typen nicht.
Haven't you people got enough? I'm very busy. Excuse me.
Ja, beim Fische füttern. Wow.
Oh, actually, I do have one more thing to tell you.
Get the
To
fuck
be
off.
honest, Kaname Date, I don't like
Und
you.
ich dich nicht.
I don't ever want to see you again.
Ja, dann will
So
ich
I
halt nicht so viel
suggest that
Scheißen
you don't
bauen.
show your face here anymore. It's what's best for both of us. Understand?
War das eine Drohung? Willst du mich umbringen? War das eine Drohung? Rufst du dann deine 89 an? Hä? So walked away sternly.
Who does this guy think he is?
Date, your blood pressure is skyrocketing.
Nee,
Any
noch nicht
higher could
fertig.
kill you.
Oh Gott.
Relax, Date.
Nein.
We
Spring.
still have much to do.
Ist mir egal, Alba. Lass
I
uns ihn
know,
töten.
I know.
Final Fantasy 7 spielen wir heute noch. So, jetzt zu den Brüsten, ja? Tschu. Was? Ich finde das Icon immer noch so traurig, weil das halt überhaupt nicht zu den Standard-Emotes passt. Das könnten die doch einfach so einen lila Hintergrund und dann so weiße Outlines vom Zug drauf machen. Ich verstehe es nicht. So, ab nach Lemnis Gate. Oh,
I am so aggro right now.
oh.
Who says that?
Why are you angry?
You backed out on your Shovel Forge promise.
Ja, du warst
I didn't
tot.
make any promises.
You promised me a date, though.
I did go to your house.
2 minutes before midnight, and you didn't even take me anywhere.
Yeah, because we only had 2 minutes.
We could have gone somewhere. Iturup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habomai?
Nur kurz, bevor das hier weitergeht, ja? 30 und sie... Oh, falsch. 18. Was will ich mit einem Kind? Oh, Aiba ist 5. David, pass auf. Die ist schwer minderjährig.
Absolutely not.
Then you should have come earlier.
Well,
Geh weg, Kind. Hi. Ich will deine Maße wissen.
I'm 5'4".
That is clearly not what you meant.
Nee. Was ist denn so dein Typ Mann?
Well, I like guys that like New Guinea fruit bats and yellow spotted neck turtles.
Finde ich beides richtig gut.
I cannot even picture that.
Doch, ich liebe beides. Hey, ich sag da gar nicht mehr. Kann ich vielleicht deine Handynummer haben? Also nur natürlich businessmäßig. Iris, du gehst mir auf den Nerv. Also nur vielleicht, also ich brauche die ganz dringend für den Fall.
Why?
Well, because it may lead to something in the future.
I don't know.
Date, we're on an investigation.
Halt die Klappe, Aiba.
Just let me have this.
Ja.
That's enough.
Hey!
I'll come right out of your eye socket if you don't stop. I'm serious. I'm going to pop out.
Aiba flew out of my left eye and started dancing on the desk. The receptionist immediately fainted. Iris saw the whole thing and also fainted. And so my story ended. The end. But I couldn't let that happen, so I decided not to ask for her information. Das war gemein. Das war ein Mittelfinger der Entwickler. Weißt du, wo Renju ist?
I want to too. We've been looking for him. We've been getting so many calls. It's hard to keep up with.
Du kannst auch einfach nur noch mit mir telefonieren, dann ist es gar nicht mehr so schwer. Oh. Ah. Lemnis Gate. Okay.
It's Shinsen Chatran.
Wer ist?
Who's that?
Gut. Niemand. Scheinbar. Special how to make good soba. I'll bring that one home for later. So, wie
I
gesagt.
should lose some weight.
Was?
I didn't say so fat.
Oh. Dieses Spiel ist schon ein bisschen anstrengend manchmal. Es ist manchmal wirklich ein bisschen anstrengend.
Date, look! It's a Terraphila camellifolia. Look! Yay! Yay! Go Terraphila camellifolia!
Abby gets awfully excited about insects. Ihr habt die gehasst und jetzt plötzlich mögt ihr sie alle. Okay, gut.
It's a high table.
Date, I don't understand. You want me to say hi to this table?
That's not what I said.
Ach, können wir Iris bitte rausschmeißen? Hab deinen Körper gesehen.
Iris, promise you won't laugh, but I saw something at the cold storage warehouse last night.
What?
Your dead body. I told you not to laugh.
But come on, Date. I'm alive. I'm right here. Look, I can jump around. Woohoo!
Stop, I'm serious. In my dream, I saved you from being killed. And here you are. Which is why I was like that when I went to your house yesterday.
Hallo May.
Sorry, there's no point in telling you all this.
No, it's fine. Sorry for laughing. I just didn't know what was up with you.
Huh?
I believe you, Date. Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
Another bizarre explanation.
Du lebst zwar in einem Videogame, aber nein. Ja, guck wenigstens einer, der mit Geschichtenerzähler und mir noch ein bisschen Hirn hat. Warum war dein Telefon aus?
I know you were mad about our date, but why was your phone off? I couldn't get a hold of you.
Ja, und der spät nachts, der Besucher. Oh nee, wehe, die denkt, ich bin eifersüchtig.
Last night around 2 a.m., someone visited
Du
you.
hast mein Stream
Who was it?
geguckt. Bist du
And
eifersüchtig?
you left the house as well. Where did you go?
You really want to know?
Yes.
And you'd do anything for the answer.
Nein.
Yes.
Nein.
All right then, Shovel Forge.
No.
Then go on a date with me.
Nein.
Again, no.
But you owe me for yesterday.
I told you I couldn't get a hold of you.
Objection. Even if you did get a hold of me, you didn't want to see me anyway, right? Until you fulfill your promise, I won't tell you anything.
Frag mich, May. Frag mich. Ja, ist eigentlich keine Schule, Diggi.
It is Monday. But it's a holiday. No school today? Duh.
Da.
Oh, right. It's a holiday.
Did you forget too?
That's why I'm at Lemniscate today. We're going to do a recording session for a show soon.
Und wo ist Renju? Jedes
What
Mal.
about him?
Ja, wirklich. I don't need to hide it. I told her about Renju's
A
disappearance.
traffic accident? I'm worried.
Any idea where he could have gone?
I'm sorry, no.
Obwohl, die Zensur war eigentlich ganz gut, oder? Kennst du den Sejima?
I've seen him on TV.
Ever met him?
No.
Not at all.
No, not at all. So, what are we doing?
What do you mean?
For our date, of course.
Frage ich mich auch Geschichtenerzähler. Was Date erwartet mich? Wen? Mich? Dann soll er mit mir on ein Date gehen und nicht mit ihr. Ah. Maisie wollte mir nicht ihre Maßeinheiten geben. Ich weiß nur, dass sie 5 Zoll 4, 5 Zoll 4, wie nennt man das? Aber 5 Strich-Dingsbums da 5-4 groß ist. Keine Ahnung, wie viel das in Zentimeter ist. Aber gar nicht so groß, oder? Ist klein, oder? $1,62. Hä? Aber die sieht so groß aus. Ja, der Brustumfang, den wollte sie mir nicht sagen. Und sie wollte mir auch nicht ihre Kontaktinformationen geben, weil da hat Aiba ein Semi-Ende gemacht. Och, ich weiß nicht. Gehen wir oder gehen wir nicht? Ich mag die nicht. Ich bin ja auch groß, Dominik. Ja, aber vielleicht kann ich mit wem anders auf ein Date gehen. Wie meinst du, weghauen? Beömmeln? Ich meine, also May, das ist halt dieses... Sie erzählt, also gibt mir halt wichtige Infos nur, wenn ich mit ihr auf ein Date gehe. Aber es kann halt auch totaler Schwachsinn sein, dass sie mir gar keine Infos gibt. Kann ich mit dir gehen? Du kannst mir auch Infos geben. Und zwei sehr gute Infos. Kannst du, was? Loch ist Loch. Weißt du, May, wir sind beide dagegen. Dann haben wir aber jetzt Geschichtenerzähler, der einfach von der Iris hassenden Seite auf die ist mir egal, Hauptsache es atmet und hat ein Loch, ja, gewechselt ist. Heißt 3:2. Ich kann nicht. Oh.
Fine.
Hey, wait a minute.
Ja, aber ich will auch nicht.
Yay! So you'll play Shovel Forge with me?
I will not.
So we'll go on a date then.
Yes.
Deal. And you have to honor our agreement this time.
Man kann auch einfach eine Tüte drüber ziehen. Aber ich auch nicht.
Oh, but we can't go right away. I have a recording coming up. I should be done by 3 though.
Jetzt habe ich keine Zeit mehr.
We're starting soon.
Oh, kann ich mit dir ein Date
Got
haben?
it.
Alter, was ist mit ihren Haaren? Ihre Haare fehlen.
So, Date, meet me back here at 3? If you ditch me, I will be beyond furious. Anyway, bye for now. Peace.
Iris smiled and strolled over to the studio. Ich wette, irgendwas wird mit Ota passieren.
There is no point remaining here.
Aiba, es
Let's
tut
get
mir
moving.
leid. Oh Gott, Aiba hasst mich jetzt. Oh, ich wusste, ich hätte es nicht machen dürfen. Oh, Aiba hasst mich. Doch, so ist sie, Dominik.
I apologize for yesterday. I arrived uninvited.
Mutti, ich bumse
No,
deine
I'm
Tochter, ist das
grateful.
okay?
Thanks to you, Mizuki has her voice back.
Guck, der steht eher auf die
No,
Mutter.
I didn't do anything.
Die macht mir immer brav Tee. But looking closely, one in the middle is different. Achso, das Monster Parent, aha.
I've been wondering about that picture.
Iris drew it when she was 12.
That's you on the left and Iris in the middle, correct?
Yes,
And who's on the right?
the man I was dating at the time. It was only for 3 months, but
Und deswegen lässt du den Mann da
I met him
hängen.
about. Have you been to the
6 years
Kume
ago.
in the Minato district? I was praying there one day, and I heard a voice. Well, more like a groan. Behind the shrine, I saw a man sitting on the ground. He was bleeding badly from his
Oh.
stomach. I took out my phone to call an ambulance, but he grabbed my wrist, and he held me, and then he kissed me. I was shocked, but when I stared into his eyes, then I heard footsteps. And then a bunch of men
Schnarcht.
yelling. They were looking for him. When the voices and footsteps faded, he let me go. Don't call an ambulance. And don't call the cops. I knew he had to be a criminal. So I took him to an underground clinic I knew.
Hallo
You took him to a
Lucy.
mob doctor?
Renju's friend. I only met him once.
Hier, da ist der Cursor. Hallo Rave. Los, fass, Lucy. Los, rauf da. Los, Lucy. Schnapp dir den bösen Cursor. Piep, 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 piep. Ich bin eine Maus. Piep, piep. Piep, 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 piep. Piep, 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 piep. Ich kann keine Maus nachmachen. Hallo, Little Crazy Wolf. Jetzt schnapp dir endlich den Cursor, Lucy. Mach's. Los. Hau drauf da. Das ist böse. Du musst es essen. Es schmeckt gut. Kitchen Counter. Kühlschrank. Katzenärgern geht hier ab. Okay, der Ventilator. Ein Licht. It's for lighting. Oh, ein Licht fürs Leiten. Mein Mauszeiger mit der Foto gegen die TV gebucht. Oh Gott. Ja, die von May. Hast du heute frei? Wollen wir auf ein Date gehen? Deine Tochter muss nur mitkommen.
Yes, today's a holiday. Iris isn't in school. She went to Lemniscate.
Yeah, I saw her earlier.
Is that so?
Achso. Entschuldigung. Ja, Iris und so.
I've put Iris through so
Schlaf
much.
gut, Dex. Träum was
I was
Schönes.
19 and single when she was born. People didn't take kindly to that. But Iris was such a fighter. She always protected me. I remember, one time at the nursery, some of the other mothers were talking about me. Iris ran up to them and said, "Don't talk about my mommy." I'm supposed to be the mother, but it's Iris who's always protecting me.
Und woher weißt du das, Dominik? Was mit deinen Eltern, hä?
They died when I was 17. I was an orphan, and my relatives lived far
Ach
away.
so, du meinst, ach, weil ich die Tochter getroffen habe. Sorry, ich dachte schon, du hast dich gespoilert. Da hätte ich dich jetzt, glaube ich, erschlagen müssen.
They might have taken me in, but I was already in my second to last year of high school. It
Obwohl-
wasn't a good idea for me to move that late.
Warte mal, ich glaube, nee, beim letzten Mal haben wir sie, glaube ich, auch noch getroffen. Das ist es doch. Also, wir haben die doch im letzten Stream noch gesehen. Deswegen wissen wir ja, dass sie noch lebt.
So I decided to stay here
Nee, Mel, ich mach
by
das
myself.
brutaler.
And take care of Iris.
Yes,
So ein rostiges
all
Buttermesser.
alone. But Renju would help sometimes.
Ja, der Renzo.
It was always just me and her. Vacations, barbecues, zoos, amusement parks. Just me and her. Oh, that reminds me. When Iris was 5, there was a children's theater show in Bloom Park.
Nee, ein bisschen
It was
Salz.
called
Reicht
Milky
auch.
Moon. It was about girls as magical space rangers and such. She loved singing and dancing, even as a kid.
Und vielleicht ein bisschen
Whenever she heard
Bleichmittel.
music, her body would start moving. It was a quirk of hers. And she did it at the show, too. Toward the end, when all the Milky Moon girls were dancing to the ending song,
Milky
Iris
Moon
climbed up
Girls.
onto the stage and danced with them. I tried to stop her, of course. I grabbed her arm and tried to get her to sit, but before I knew it, she was up there, dancing. And everyone was so excited. Even I was dancing by the end of it. When it was over, She had the biggest smile on her face. Mama, you're a good dancer. That's the kind of girl she was.
Naja, May, aber guck mal, um Flecken vorzubeugen, muss ich doch schon mal das Blut bleichen. Blut bleichen. Hallo, Kayla. Noch mehr Iris.
Whenever she sees someone playing music on the street, she'll run up and join them, right then and there. Music at the train station, the crosswalk beeping, even at convenience stores. When their little chime played, she would start dancing. It almost got her into trouble once. She was on the jungle gym and a truck drove by. It was playing loud music out the windows. She climbed up to the top and started dancing, but she lost her balance and fell. She fractured her leg pretty badly. It was on a Sunday, and it was hard to find an open emergency care. I was carrying her on my back, running and running through town. I could still hear her crying. Will I still be able to dance, Mommy? Can I still dance? She cried and cried into my shoulder. It was the only time she ever cried so much. No, that's not true. There was one other time.
An sich ja, heute nicht so, Rolo. Aber ich hoffe, bei dir ist alles gut. Und wann war das andere Mal?
6 years ago. I was the victim of a shooting. After the surgery, Iris came in running, and she was sobbing.
Mommy, don't die! Don't die!
Boah, meine Ohren.
Please don't die, Mommy!
Oh.
Don't die!
Au. Oh Gott, gute Besserung, Holo. Ich hoffe, das wird irgendwann wieder.
I swore to myself then that I would protect her, no matter what.
Aber lass dir Zeit.
Iris is everything to me, more important than my own life.
Oh, mein Hirn tut weh von ihr. Wo ist Renju?
You asked me that yesterday.
I told her about Renju's disappearance.
Right from the hospital? I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Dominik, Sejima mochte uns noch nie. Hier,
Iris must
Sumarisation.
really enjoy dancing.
Danke, Albo.
Yeah.
Though her drawing skills could use some work.
Drawing skills?
Die war ein kleines Kind.
Look at the drawing on the wall.
Even though we had our first kiss seconds after meeting each other, it took a long time before I got to see him again. The first time we held hands was when we watched a horror movie together. The first time I took his arm was when we went to a haunted house in an amusement park. But I wasn't the one who grabbed him. A zombie jumped out and scared us, and he clung onto my arm. He had that cute side to him. And I was falling in love.
Viel Erfolg, May. Und May, der hat einen Meermann, der mit uns redet. Der Sejima. Wollte ich nur erwähnt haben. Ups. The drawing on the wall looks interesting. Hä, noch mehr? Wie oft muss ich das denn jetzt noch
Our
angucken?
second kiss was in the car. It's cliché, I know. But we drove around at night, looking at all the lights. We parked our car near a warehouse and kissed. I don't think we ever said I love you, but we both knew. We were getting closer and closer. I introduced him to Iris about a month after I first met him. Iris never had a father figure in her life before.
Und dann für 3
She warmed
Monate
up to
eine
him
Toll.
immediately and treated him like a real dad. From then on, it was always the three of us together. We would go to the beach, to the river, the zoo, the amusement park. Going to barbecues with another person was a new experience for me and Iris.
Wieso auch? Die kleine Iris ist die einzige, die auch nur ansatzweise irgendwie cute ist.
Everything felt so fresh. Every day was so exciting. Oh, sorry. You asked about the picture. You wanted to make okonomiyaki one day. He was working with the hot plate. It was ridiculous. He was trying to flip one, and it flew up in the air and landed right on my head. Iris saw the whole thing and laughed and laughed. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in a long time. I was having so much fun that I put an okonomiyaki on their heads too. Plop, plop. I added the bonito flakes and mayo and sauce. At this point, there was no going back. Eggs flew, flour going everywhere. The room was not a pretty sight. After our battle, we laughed like crazy. We were rolling around on the floor. So Iris decided to draw it. It's nostalgic. But those days didn't last.
Ja, wie seid ihr
6 years ago,
auseinandergekommen? Ach ja.
in November, a man with a gun broke into our house. Fortunately, Iris wasn't home at the time, but my boyfriend was. That's why the gunman came. He wanted to kill him. He wanted to kill him and he would never stop. He pulled the trigger. I tried to protect him.
Komm zurück.
The bullet hit me, but the police arrived. They were both arrested and incarcerated.
Why was he after your boyfriend?
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime. I don't know the details, but it was awful. So he became a target for underworld criminals. I don't know exactly why, but I know that he betrayed them in some way.
Über ihren toten Boyfriend.
May I ask you something?
Of course.
I had heard that incident was a random break-in gone wrong.
Oh. That's not true. I lied about it at the time, because of Mizuki. Mizuki is Iris's friend. If she found out, Iris would find out too. I didn't want Iris to know.
Know what?
That I was dating a criminal. He was her father figure. Iris looked up to him. If she found out about his past...
There is a drawing on the wall. Iris drew it when she was 12. Dürfen wir jetzt gehen, bitte?
Dante, we can't spend time reminiscing. We have to get moving.
Danke. Du warst die gesagt
Ja,
hat,
let's
Bild,
go.
Bild. Ab zum Wehrhaus. Was Haus? Wo? With eye by my left eye socket, I walked into the cold storage warehouse. I could see my breath. I looked around shivering. Nothing seemed changed from last night, though.
A switchboard. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You first arrived here yesterday at 9 p.m. At that time, lying on this workbench was...
Iris's dead body, covered with a white cloth.
Ich kann mich noch dran erinnern, danke.
But the second time,
The corpse was gone.
it was 11:25 p.m.
Genau, May.
But the body could not have simply vanished. Crime scene investigation was here before 11:25 p.m.
When did they arrive?
According to the report, 10:30 p.m. After we finished sinking with So.
It took them an hour and a half to get here?
Correct.
Why did it take them so long?
Unknown. The report does not specify. Perhaps a result of outside influence.
Outside influence?
In any case, there is nothing of note about the bench. Examining it will not reveal any further information.
Nothing on it. Shelves.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Mhm.
It is likely that this warehouse isn't in regular use. A forklift. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. That machine is used to cut ice. Do they store ice here?
Aua. Oh. Hier. Ich muss alles angucken.
A forklift. It doesn't seem like it's in use. It was likely just left here.
Das muss ich nochmal angucken. Ground there on. Clearly frozen, okay.
There are numerous cardboard boxes on the shelves. There is nothing abnormal about them.
Hast du auch reingeguckt? Das wäre vielleicht wichtig. There is a cardboard box on the floor. So.
It's a wooden box. There is nothing inside.
There's nothing inside.
The crane on the ceiling. Nothing has changed.
Crane on the ceiling. Sure. We searched the warehouse again, but we didn't find anything useful.
But finding nothing may, in fact, be something.
What do you mean?
I was just thinking out loud. Let's get going. Date, your temperature is dropping.
Ist ja auch
At
kalt
this rate,
hier.
they might find your body in here.
Ist hier wirklich nix? Wirklich nix? So ernsthaft gar nix? Auf zu den Headquarters. Police Headquarters. Die Bobsch. I will return to Abbas HQ with Iba. I need to talk to the boss. As I entered the room, the boss smiled, like she was waiting for me.
I took care of what you asked for.
Danke.
Number 89?
He's here, in the interrogation room.
I'm on it.
You'll go without me this time. I have some errands to run. One of the higher-ups needs me. I'll have Pewter go to the interrogation with you.
Understood.
Tja. Die Higher-Ups needen sie, ich auch. Quietsch. Oh, ich mag ihn. Der hat schöne Augen.
Let's get started.
Pipe. There are pipes on the walls of the room. A desk in the middle of the room. Kamera. Camera used for interrogation. Die sind Künstler. Die sind nämlich Kameramänner. This room is reflected in the mirror. Ja. Und? Oh, hi. Oh, hä, mein Kopf bewegt sich. Oh mein Gott. Guckt mal, mein Kopf bewegt sich. Krass, wie sie sich voll Mühe gegeben haben. Surveillance camera near the entrance. Okay, Digi. Hi, du kennst mich nicht, aber wie viele Personen hast du denn schon getötet?
I don't know. It's not like I'm counting.
Warte mal, ich seh das nicht so gut. Warte, wir müssen hier ein bisschen... So, nein. So. Oh, wo kommst du denn her, Falco?
Djibouti.
Northeast Africa, a small republic of roughly 900,000.
I don't take kindly to stupid lies.
Wie heißt du denn?
Number 89.
Your real name.
Der hat eine echt schöne
I
Stimme,
don't know,
ne?
I forgot.
Ja, leider Geschichtenerzähler. Und warum hast du die Sekretärin angerufen? Ist sie heiß?
Oh, you know about that. It's true. I called Sejima's secretary. I got him on the line and I told him something very important.
Die Stimme kennt man
You
aber
spoke
auch.
with him directly?
Yeah.
Boah, ich weiß nicht woher. The man known as Number 89 is sitting right in front of me. Was hast du
I
mir
told him
erzählt?
to call somebody.
Somebody.
In meinem Auge, David.
I can't tell you anymore.
Nee, also die Synchronstimme kenne ich. Vielleicht auch Schauspielerstimme, keine Ahnung. Hier, Schokos Mörder, Mord, ne?
Alright. Let's get back to the topic at hand. 2 days ago, you called our investigation office. You said you know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
Yes, I promise.
You're lying. You don't want to release me.
Oh, woher kenne ich die Stimme?
That's fine. I was expecting this anyway. I just wanted a good excuse to leave the prison.
What do you mean?
You really want to know? Here's what I mean!
Date.
You'll make a good hostage for me. Take me to the exit.
Oh nein, Pewter
Now.
ist Komplize. Nee, aber also, May, das ist schon ähnliche Klangfarbe, aber das ist nicht die gleiche Stimme.
Oh, darn.
Are you kidding me? A criminal serving a life sentence just escaped from Metro Police. I ordered everyone to keep quiet about this, but it's only a matter of time before the press sniffs this out. We need to get number 89 back before then.
Ja, ich guck erstmal rum, ne? Tanuki.
I want to go to Susukino.
Schön.
Wait a minute, did you let number 89 escape on purpose?
Ich?
So that you could catch the bigger fish?
Bist du doof?
Yeah, boss. Exactly.
I was kidding.
Wie ist er abgehauen?
He punched out an officer and stole his clothes. He put on the uniform and brought me with him at gunpoint. Well, he had the gun in his pocket, hiding it. No one on the floor even knew this was happening. He got on the elevator and made it to the ground floor. He even stole my security card. He said he'd kill me if I tried anything. I suppose the whole escape took him about 5 minutes. He must have planned this.
You're rather calm about all this.
I'm coming down from being terrified for my life. I'm in a bit of a fugue state right now.
Ach, Pewter. Und wo ist meine Waffe?
Number 89 still has it.
Hä, das war eine ganz andere
But
Waffe, du
don't
Depp.
worry. I have a spare.
Das ist ein Revolver und der
I'll
hatte
give
so
it
eine
to you
komische andere Gun. Hä? Ja, das sage ich ja, Dominik. Der ist nicht böse, böse. Der ist halt so ein... Oh, keine Ahnung.
How would I know? After he got to the exit, he let me go. I didn't see where he went. I collapsed right there.
Ach, Pewter. RIP. RIP, ey. Okay. Boss. Apologize, don't apologize. Oh, Boss, ich vertraue dir nicht mehr. Okay, ich apologize. Deswegen warst du nicht dabei, ne?
It's my fault he got away. I'm sorry.
Don't waste time apologizing. Go catch him. I'm the one who has to go on an apology tour now. You really messed up this time.
Guck sie mal an. Okay, nix wie so, alles wie sonst, meine ich.
Date, I know you are already aware of this, but there are security cameras all over this compound. I checked all of them. Number 89 fled in a car that was waiting for him.
So he had an accomplice.
Yes.
Did you see who was driving?
Schlaf gut, Holo. Schön, dich mal wieder gesehen zu haben.
Who was it?
You
Alien.
and I know him well.
Renju?
I told Boss and Pewter about what Aiba revealed to me.
Renju?
Why?
Warte mal, was? Ja, aber Renju wurde ja, glaube ich, entführt, ne? Renju, Digi, finde ich nicht gut.
Moma is calling.
Ich habe gerade Mama gelesen.
Moma? From the Kumakuras?
I'll connect him.
Hey,
Hey, Date. I just got the word. Renju's been seen.
What? Where?
Hey, don't forget our deal.
Deal? What deal?
Was ich gerne mal sehen würde, ne? Das Flowchart. Weil wir haben ja jetzt mehrere Entscheidungen getroffen, aber okay, hier branchen die nicht, ne? Das ist also keine wirkliche Entscheidung gewesen, richtig? Noch haben wir keine Entscheidung getroffen, glaube ich. Ich peil's noch nicht so ganz, das Flowchart, aber wird man dann sehen.
Forgot already? I'm talking about Tessa.
Was mit der?
Oh, right.
I'll be waiting. You know what to do.
What should we do?
We have no choice.
Nee, Dominik, guck mal. Wir haben schon 2 Branches. Hier würde der andere lang gehen, da rechts davon. Das ist der zweite. Hier ist einmal und hier ist das andere.
We have to take her.
To MoMA?
Yes.
Ja, unser Date wird bei Gangstern. Yay. Lemnisgate.
Oh my gosh.
Also wirklich kurz nicht mehr. Keine Ahnung.
Late. You're late.
Oh, bitte halt die
going
Klappe.
home.
Never. Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
Are you drunk?
No, of course not.
Ist auch nicht.
You're drunk.
Kid. I'm kidding. I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you. I'm getting excited.
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the dates.
Shovel Forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
Kann ich auch Auto bestellen lassen und gehen? Oh, where should I take her? A gangster bar. To where the dragon is, a really nice place. To a Yakuza office building. Ich bringe sie mal zu dem Yakuza-Typen.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world with swords and magic. And you're
Genau.
gonna teleport me there.
Klar doch.
Woohoo! I'm getting fired up.
She didn't completely understand, but I didn't have time to care. I took Iris to the Kumakuras.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool! So, this is a crime syndicate building, right?
Yeah, the Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy world?
No. That's what you thought.
What? Dante lied to me!
Date, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into Tokyo Bay!
Hey, stopp mal.
I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
Dominik. Hallo, wir haben uns darauf geeinigt, schon vor mehreren Streams. Alba gehört mir. Ja?
This is an interesting turn of events.
I can hardly believe it. Moma, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about Renju?
Mr. Okiura?
Mit wem rede ich denn jetzt? Ich weiß nicht, mit wem ich rede. Ich mag beide nicht.
Tessa, if you're tired, you can sit on my desk.
On your desk.
Ja, besser als auf seinem Schoß, ha? There's an A-set-Figur hidden. Safe behind it.
Lantern?
Hey, Iris.
Oh.
What do you think of when you see 2 lanterns pushed together?
Huh?
I mean, it kind of looks like something, right?
Not really.
No, really. Picture 2 lanterns pushed together, and you put your face between them. There's something that reminds you of?
Lanterns.
What, you mean boobs?
Damn it, Moma! You're not supposed to say it.
Ich hätte jetzt eher an Beine gedacht, also wenn das Boobs wären. Das wären komische Boobs. nö, Alba gehört mir. I'm sorry. A Shinto Shrine. Der PC ist immer noch aus, ne? Der Drache. Wo sind eigentlich die Lappen? Wo sind meine Wischlumpen?
Hey, Tessa, let's have a party!
No thanks.
Nein, danke. Wo sind die Lumpis? Die Lumpis sind nicht da. Restaurants will take forever to fulfill your bottomless drink orders, so order them all up front. Okay, gut.
Poor thing. What you did to that tiger is awful.
Oh, that's fake.
Das ist fake. Klar.
How many cows did they kill for this?
It's a fake?
Dominik, viel Spaß mit Iris.
Date, look! A UFO!
That's an ashtray.
Files. Okay, Boss, hä? Momachen. Ach, der Ring, der sieht aber echt teuer aus.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Och, Alba, sei nicht so eifersüchtig. Wo sind deine Handlanger, hä?
They're out. Looking for Renju.
Ein gute Teams.
Like
Ein
this.
gute Teams.
Good point.
Who am I sitting on the other side of the desk? Ja, hier der Renju-Tipp, ne?
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey, I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Moma took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
Und,
Oh, that's
okay,
it?
stopp. Ich weiß es. Er möchte die Hand schütteln und dann möchte er sich mit der geschüttelten Hand einen runterholen. Ich weiß es.
Sure.
Moma and I broke our hallo.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
May, weil der Mann von einer Freundin von mir hat uns vorgeworfen, dass wir dass wir Fangirls sind, die nur die K-Pop-Typen berühren wollen, um uns dann, naja, ne? Und ich war so schockiert, weil ich da niemals drauf gekommen wäre, so drüber nachzudenken, weißt du? Hallo, Yoko. He wants to see your boobs, was?
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to shake your hand.
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Ja, ich würde das niemals tun. Iris took Momo's hand gently and shook it. Hä, erst soll er mir erzählen und dann darfst du das mal... Oh, Mann.
Date, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
Yes, hey,
So how
May.
about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places. First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Sunfish Pocket and Akume Shrine.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
Ich stelle Moma jetzt vor.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
Was?
Moma is lying. He is at least 48.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for a prestigious advertising agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're like a mob boss.
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Ey, introduce ihn nochmal.
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge A-set fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet! Debt! A-set!
Worries.
Forget? Fret? A-set!
Now what does she say?
A-set, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase! Thank you!
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
Okay, Moma. Ich entschuldige mich nicht. Hier, Renju, ne?
What happened to Mr.
Ja.
Okura?
Sarah
I
auch.
heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I. But I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me?
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to the place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris' body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Dominik, du musst dir echt abgewöhnen, wegzugehen. Du verpasst es immer. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence. An assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah! Of course I have! Yeah, right! Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah!
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
Good,
Natürlich.
because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Ich will mich nicht entschuldigen. Nee, wir gehen. Ich will gehen. Ich will mich nicht entschuldigen. Oh.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
The old boss was really violent.
War ganze Zeit nicht
He
dabei.
would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
Nur in
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Vergangenheitserinnerungssequenzen. Sequenzen.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No, not like that.
Geh mal.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
Was?
What?
What? Wait! You're leaving me here?
Ja.
You'll be safe with him.
Oh Gott.
Are you serious?
Ja,
Look
tschüss.
at his face!
Tschüss,
Not to
Iris.
mention he runs a crime syndicate.
Tschüss, Iris.
What if he
Bye-bye.
sells me to the highest bidder?
Tschüss.
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now.
Ja, tschüss,
We
Iris.
all go home on time. We follow
Apropos
government
Homegoing, ne? Ich
regulations.
geh auch mal.
See
Bye
ya.
bye.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
I told you I never
spielt
promised to
gerne
play
mit
with
dir.
you.
But you promised me a date.
Hast du doch jetzt.
Date! Is this true? You son of a bitch!
Was?
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you.
Nö.
If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
Fine.
Yay!
Date! Don't ignore me!
A clean gang.
Oh, that's just a toy!
Oh, just a toy.
Nimm's und will ihn tu so, als ob du ihn schießen würdest.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious. Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
Ach, Moma. Wir gehen, Moma. Warte, Moma. Schade. Boah, Sunfish Pocket, okay. Ja, essen können wir irgendwann mal. Sunfish Pocket! Auf zu den Mermaids. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
Was?
What's going on here?
Hat die einen ultra super krassen Dreizack?
Why are you two together? Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want. That's a great idea.
Hallo, Mr. Metalhead.
The roommate I have right now really sucks.
Hey! Zieh dich alle so an. Was magst du an Männern?
Well, a triple board sea devil or an anacanthus barbatus.
That's a mouthful.
Geldgeiles Luder. Erstmal X-Rain.
Those are some nice hip bones.
Okay, Date wird schon geil, wenn er Skelette sieht. The mermaid girl is standing there. Hier, wie ist denn deine Beziehung zu Mizuki?
Mizuki comes here a lot. She's really friendly with everyone.
I like it here. Everyone treats me nice.
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
No, it's not like that.
We're BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
War Renju denn hier?
I've heard that Renju was sighted here.
When do you mean?
When? I got the info a few minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
Oh.
Ringing any bells?
Well, he hasn't come by today, but yesterday.
Yesterday? But I was here yesterday.
It was after that. After you and Ota left.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
You didn't ask.
Oh, ich hasse sie so.
And I don't have any way to contact you.
Damn it.
We just missed him.
Sie hat nach meiner Nummer gefragt, oder? Was hat er hier gemacht?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Looking for me?
Yeah.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No, not at all.
Mizuki?
I don't know either.
Was kannst du mir noch über Renju erzählen?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick. He was pale and sweating a lot.
Must have been because of the accident.
Perhaps.
Ja, heute ohne Ken. Was ist mit den anderen Mermaids? Working hard. Those two shells on their chests are working hard too, in their own way. Keep at it, girls. Looks bored on the outside, but I bet he's nervous as hell. I understand, man, I do. You're just waiting for the right time. So, Nyotai Modi, 87 Yen.
Eating sushi off a naked woman for 780 yen?
Let's go. We're going. I've made up my mind in my heart.
Oh, that sign is wrong. Someone added letters. It's supposed to say Nita Imori, boiled newt.
Nita Imori. Boiled newt?
Oh, boiled newt, 780 yen.
Honestly, that's almost as intriguing as the body sushi. Newts aren't even fish. You act cool, but on the inside, ja. Warte, wir gucken das Menü an, ist einfacher. So. Das heißt Sunfish Pocket. Jellyfish Lights. Nochmal X-Ray.
The more I look, the better it gets. Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
My hips?
Oops, I said that out loud.
You are now officially a creep.
Ich muss das machen für die Story. Mermaid Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying that's a really nice pelvis. Okay, jetzt ist sie fertig, ne? Okay, ja. Fertig. Lifesaver.
It looks like a lifesaver, but it's actually a calamari ring covered in white chocolate.
Ew. Ew. Bist du doof? Das ist eklig. Was ist das? Schon wieder Cream Soda. I remember when she called me childish for ordering cream sodas. Ups, ja. Oh, hier. There are pictures of girls on display. Oh Manu, ich will mir eine aussuchen. Ach, egal, komm hin. Obwohl, warte, die Überwachungskamera. Okay. Ich rede erst mit ihr. Kennst du diese Meerjungfrau, Maidfrau, Meer...
She's my friend
Maid.
from back when I worked here. We would hang out outside of work, too.
We'd go to haunted places and UFO sightings and stuff.
Blow those boys away!
Blow those boys away!
Yeah, blow those boys!
Was?
Mizuki, You really shouldn't say that.
Oh. Ja. Dein Besucher letzte Nacht.
Iris, I still need to know.
Das noch angucken muss, ey.
What were you doing Sunday at 2 a.m.?
Nur ein
You
bisschen,
haven't
ey.
fulfilled your promise.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete. Don't you get it? This date isn't over yet.
Oh.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single? He really supported her. He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby. I got hired by Lemniscate all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content.
like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before we knew it, she went viral.
Sie
Right,
ist
I heard
12
about that.
Geschichtenerzähler.
That's how she started getting offers, right? But because Iris's mom knows Renju, she decided to go with Lemniscate.
But there's more to it than that. There are other reasons. Daddy was totally taken in by her talents.
Her talent?
Dancing, really.
Eher
Her
bei ihrer
dancing
Mutter,
is
hä?
what got her into Lemniscate. He knew ever since she was young that she would be talented. He didn't want any other agencies to have her.
I didn't know that.
Verstehe ich, May.
Daddy's not the type to give compliments.
This is kind of embarrassing. I didn't know he thought of me that way.
Sie wird es niemals erzählen, Dominik. Du magst tanzen, richtig? Nein, davon haben wir ja gerade 10 Minuten gesprochen.
More than sleeping and eating? Well, maybe about the same as
Ich wollte gerade sagen, also Essen ist schon echt
Anyway, I've always loved
Überkategorie.
moving my body, ever since I was a little girl.
And you're fast, too.
Yeah, I did a lot of track meets.
Was?
Were you always the anchor?
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool? Iris is the goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
You're as fast as your namesake, then.
You want to race?
Sure. When we get the chance.
Nein. Date einfach nur nein. Oh Gott, ja, zeig mir, wie du tanzt. Oh Gott.
Right here?
Oh, I want to see too.
Me too.
I would also
Yay.
like to see that.
Was, Eiber? Du bist eifersüchtig, hör auf.
I don't know.
Come on, just show us.
But... Alright, I'll go set up. Wait!
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off.
Jeez.
Was, Cheese?
Fine, if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready. Alright, world, get ready! See my dance! Invincible Rainbow Arrow! Hit it!
Wieso sind hier alle irgendwie Wannabe-Sailor-Krieger? Lucy, du wolltest schlafen oder irgendwas machen? Tu dir das nicht an. Es ist eigentlich ein Detektivspiel.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes, you've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth, that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the dabbles of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows, set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light.
Tessa, you're the best!
Können wir gehen? Das war peinlich. Nee, May, das, als ob die live singen würde. Die klingt auf einer CD schon so scheiße. Tschö, was? Ich habe
That
Ohrenschmerzen.
song. Mr. Okira wrote the music, and I wrote the lyrics.
Die sind richtig deep. Iris,
So it
krass.
holds a special place in my heart.
Ja, wahnsinnig diepe Lyrics.
That's right. I forgot he wrote music.
Yeah, he's really talented. I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
Also, da sie ein Idol ist und Japan bestimmt ähnlich ist wie die K-Pop-Idols, wenn die sowas spontan machen, würde ich niemals live singen. Niemals. Die Frauen haben zu viel zu verlieren, also ganz ehrlich. Hier, was mit mit der Lagerhalle?
Why are you asking me about that?
Weil Iris da
I'm just
gestorben
curious.
That company was made by my grandpa, but Daddy has nothing to do with it. I don't know anything about the warehouse.
Nochmal.
I thought I told you this already.
Boah, Mizuki, du bist so ein
Don't
scheiß
ask me the same
Agro-Bitch.
questions
Das
over
ist der
and over.
Wahnsinn.
Date,
Scheiß
look.
Teenage Girls, ey. Lügnende.
Possibly.
Lügende
She may just be
Teenager-Bitch.
excited or upset.
Ey, wirklich, Date, du hättest sie besser erziehen müssen. Was machst du hier? Geh nach Hause, geh
What are
lernen,
you gonna do?
Hausaufgaben.
Scold me or something?
Ja.
Why do you care what I do?
Du lebst bei mir.
I'm not angry. In fact, I'm feeling good.
Bin ich sauer.
Excuse me.
The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Mizuki was crying earlier.
Tut mir leid, May.
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up. What happened to her mom was... And we thought she was having a hard time.
Sorry, Kayla.
She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
Weil es
Shoko's
einfach
body
cool
is still
ist,
under the
dass du
jurisdiction of
jetzt
the police.
Oh, Nussi, danke schön. Danke, Nussi. Aber du musst doch auf dein Geld aufpassen, mein Junge. Dankeschön. Das ist sehr lieb von dir, Nussi. Danke. Danke. Und gerade bei diesem Cringe-Spiel. Nussi, ich spiele nicht nur solche Spiele, okay? Nicht nur. Also, ab und zu mal, aber nicht nur. Dankeschön. Danke. Vielen Dank.
There has not been a ceremony, nor has the body been cremated. The culprit has not been caught, and we cannot locate Renju. And on top of that, her roommate has abandoned her.
I did not abandon her.
In any case, there are many ways you could calm Mizuki down.
Also es tut mir leid, ich habe nur den Controller mit Plumps machen lassen.
Mizuki is just trying to act strong. Please, try to understand.
Nein. Ich will den nicht understanden. Unerzogenes Girl. Hier, Renju.
The police asked me a bunch of questions. But I don't know where he is.
Guten Morgen, Kayla. Wir gehen.
Unfortunately, we didn't find Renju here.
But we discovered that he was looking for Iris.
But
Oh
why?
nein, sie wird bei mir bleiben. Oh
We can think
nein.
about that later.
Ich will
Let's get
Iris
going.
nicht mehr bei mir haben.
Yeah, you're right.
Können wir Iris rausschmeißen? Können wir nicht Booby Queen mitnehmen? Oh. Wir suchen Renju. Und Renju sucht Iris. Was heißt das? Wir müssen Iris bei uns behalten.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now. Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
I tried to picture Iris' breast swinging down there like that. And then I decided not to.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream? What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
Yay.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
Wir tun's einfach.
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
Warum erzählen wir ihr alles?
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Nein.
Well,
Nein.
I can explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
Na, ich will sie nicht erklären, ganz ehrlich. Die kann sich die Erklärung sonst wohin stecken, bis sie uns nicht mal irgendwas erzählt hat. Ey, ich guck hier wieder erstmal lieber alles an. Ice Cutting Machine. Dann der Switchboard.
Hey, get out of my house!
What the hell?
Was zur
I'm a
Hölle?
poltergeist inside the circuit board.
What?
Oh,
You
Gott.
said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
What are you talking about, Iris?
Also. Ich war mir ja eigentlich immer relativ...
Hi, I'm Jemimon!
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Ich war mir eigentlich immer ziemlich sicher, dass ich gern irgendwann mal vielleicht Kinder hätte. Aber ich glaube, ich revidiere meine Aussage. Ich glaube niemals. Ich hole mir lieber 2000 Hunde.
That caramel over there looks so good!
Yeah, you're right. But if I tried to eat it in one bite, I'd break my jaw.
What are you talking about, Date? That's a cardboard box.
You started... Never mind.
Sag mal, du sagst, dass das ein Karamell ist. Er tut so, als ob es ein Karamell wäre. Ey, nee. Nee.
Pew, pew, pew.
What the hell?
The box made me think of, like, a giant robot.
A what?
You know, from kaiju movies.
Again, what?
Nächstes Mal danke. Aber da suche ich mir lieber einen Koreaner. I wouldn't box on the shelf. Also, Samenspende lieber von einem Koreaner.
So my corpse was on here?
Ja. Hallo Missy. Geht's wieder? Was do you know about the BBB? Ich kenne nur BB Cream.
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it, yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the
Blood-brain
architecture
barrier.
of the microvessels of the brain.
Big Booby Bob. Was?
It
Big
is a
Booby
kind
Boop,
of shield
bitte.
that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than 0.4 nanometers. Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access the brain.
Nee, jetzt hab ich's. Big Busty Boobs. Okay? Hallo Nanisha. Ja, irgendwie werde ich nicht angezeigt. Also, es ist bis jetzt schon die zweite, die es gesagt hat, irgendwie. Do you know about the budget system?
I guess not.
Danke, May.
No, I know what it is. It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's wrong?
Oh,
What?
You're shivering.
Ist ja auch kalt, du Depp.
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human psyche. This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Nanotech? Yeah. Technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things. And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses.
Das hast du
They
aus
can
Grey's
even
Anatomy,
cure
oder?
cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. but he's pretty liberal, so...
Ey, Missy macht voll
Largely
Fremdwerbung.
Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The
Okay,
sync
Missy, dann ist
machine
okay.
uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers, so sync nanomachines are far smaller than that. This allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Boah, was? Entschuldigung.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain. Inside the helmet are nanocables. And on the tip of each of these cables is a special nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, go away, and push them back?
Well, yeah, kind of.
Frag nicht nach
But for the
Nisha.
sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
Dreckiger
No.
Dreckskack-Apfelmus.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe, and...
Oh,
No,
hör auf
it
mit
has
deinem
nothing to
scheiß
do with
Shovel
tools.
Forge.
We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Ups, bin
It's
abgerutscht.
only a chunk of protein.
May, es ist Minecraft in der derrigen Welt. Und sie redet von nichts anderem als Shovel Forge.
Once the nanocables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree. And on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system. And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain
Aber sie
functions.
hört dich nicht.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Well, don't some planes have 2 control sticks?
Okay, maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have 2 people inside one brain,
Ich kann
it will
2
break.
Menschen halten.
I see.
Hab doch 2 Arme. Hä? 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 Also Alba und Rezeptionistin, ich bin bereit für euch, was?
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside
Stimmt,
the
Missy, du hast das
subject's
Beste
brain.
verpasst.
And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories. Like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave. All within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or
Okay.
else the house will collapse on our heads.
Dominik. Das stimmt, weil wenn ich mir so jemanden wie Iris angucke, ja, dann habe ich genug Intelligenz für 2. Doch, ja, okay. Aber so, da hat auch so gut wie jeder Mensch genug Intelligenz für 2 Personen.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Oh, können wir jetzt gehen? Oh,
Thank you for explaining it.
ja, gern
I
doch.
don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely
Deswegen erzähle ich es
confidential.
mal dahergelaufen und
It's okay,
Uschi
I
gestreamt. Okay.
Date, tell me this.
Hmm?
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture?
Privat.
Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But
Na,
you've
Nisha.
never met him, right?
Nimm das nicht so ernst, was er sagt. Er ist eher so der was Nettes sagt und dann aber was richtig Böses raushaut, weißt du? Also deswegen.
I haven't, I swear.
Wir summarisifizieren.
Hey,
Nochmal.
Date, you saw my corpse here,
Hör auf zu
right?
zittern, du nervst mich.
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Oh Gott.
Yeah,
And then somehow I resurrected.
yeah.
Richtig, Mel.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Hä? Ich war's. Egal.
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that.
Entschuldige dich nicht, Mel, für die Wahrheit. Für die Wahrheit sollte man sich nie entschuldigen müssen. So, wir gehen jetzt essen, damit ich vielleicht in den Schrein ohne sie gehen kann. Essenszeit. Essen fassen.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa?
Och,
Why are
nee.
you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right away.
Ota flew into the kitchen. Iris watched him go and took a seat. Du bist immer gemein und dann bist du einmal richtig nett. Disposable Chopsticks.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
Ew. Ich will keine Zunge essen. Oh, ja, geil. A beer add on the wall.
Date, you're drooling.
Na und?
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
Aha. Ich verstehe deinen Hunger. Mhm.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
None of us can figure out what that sauce is. Was man bei Missy halt auch sagen muss, wenn der irgendwie Scheißlaune hat oder genervt ist, dann sagt das halt auch. Und wenn er merkt, dass er nicht mehr normal bleiben kann, geht er einfach. Das ist Missys positive Eigenschaft. It's a mob.
Hey, Tessa, could you kick that bucket there?
Sure. Like this?
Yeah, but more.
Like this?
This is awesome!
I did not realize there was someone more perverted than Date.
Es ist Ota. Bucket. Was erwartest du?
Date, a Martian.
That's just a stool.
Die Winkelkatze.
Meow.
Huh?
Oh, nee.
You don't know?
Oh,
It's
nee.
good luck to imitate a cat.
Oh.
Really?
Oh,
Meow?
nee.
Guess I'll have good luck.
Och nee, ernsthaft, dieses ganze Miauen, diesen ganzen Spielen, echt. Boah. Bier. Punkt. Fernseher.
Hey, Date, I've got this video of girls in bikinis washing this armored car. Wanna watch?
Klar.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's Hayashi Samba's Hayashi Vangole.
Who?
Mongole? Essen? Some celebrities. Signatures. Low table cushion.
Date, wanna have a pillow fight?
Nein.
Tessa, not in the store, please.
Was Kids sieht.
Look, a chair for baby goats.
Why would anyone bring a goat to a restaurant?
Okay. Bild. Okay. Habe ich jetzt alles langsam? Kalender. Look closer, even the year is wrong. This is old. Warte, welches Datum? January. Vielleicht ist das auch wichtig. Das ist good luck. Okay, okay. Oh, was war das? Okay. Ja. Von Otas Mutti ist der. Wo ist denn deine Mutti?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
Schlaf gut, Nussi. Träum was Schönes. Und viel
Date,
Erfolg bei LOL, falls du
why are
mitspielst.
you with Tessa?
Tschüssi.
We are
Not Shovel Forge.
on a date.
Oh, a date. Huh.
Ach so, ja dann.
A date?
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
Du kannst gut kochen, hey?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Oh. Wo ist Renju?
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
Dass Ota mich töten wird, das war schon seit Beginn dieses Spiels klar. Was denn da alles, was du übernimmst?
Omelet rice. Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Das ist aber nicht gut.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
Du warst schon mal hier?
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but I don't think she likes me.
That's not true.
Ja, du bist ja auch eine Hexe.
Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
Ja, hat sie auch recht. Wir sind nämlich Team Otas Mutti. Was, deine Auferstehung? Okay, deine Auferstehung.
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it! What do you mean coming back to life?
Sie war tot. I decided to tell Ota about Iris' resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yep.
Ja, klar, mach ich halt so öfter mal.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, if we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
Nein.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Date.
Anything.
Date, your heart rate is rapidly increasing.
Date, ich mochte dich.
Why exactly is that?
Ja, frage ich mich auch, Alba.
All right, let's do this.
Nein, Date.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Shoot.
Fuck! Yeah!
Date, calm down. You're going to pop a blood vessel.
Aw, I lost. But I made a promise. What do you want me to do?
If it's no trouble, I want to see your...
See what?
Let me see... See...
I will kill you if you say it.
See... seal. I meant seal.
Seal?
Not the smoothest recovery.
Oh, I get it. You want to see me imitate a seal.
No, Iris, please.
Nein.
Okay, well, here it goes, I guess. Nom 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 nom.
Tessa, what are you doing?
Watson. Ich
We
weiß,
just
du
played
bist
rock, paper,
durstig,
scissors,
aber...
right? You won, and you made me be a seal for some reason. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied.
Different timeline?
Maybe I got a prize from you.
If I had chosen rock or paper...
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh.
Keine Ahnung,
Parallel
ey. Ich
world,
kenn das Spiel
huh?
auch nicht.
I can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect? Or the 100 million balls? If I explain that, would you believe me?
Du kannst auch einfach Zero Escape sagen, wir wissen alle Bescheid.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
I've heard people talking about it. Nein, Watson schlingt nur zu sehr, wenn er trinkt. Die Bälle interessieren mich, ja?
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different, well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born.
Oh nein,
And
wäre das
even if
schlimm.
everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
Oh nein, ich muss das jetzt aber nicht alles durchfragen. Komm, wir fragen lieber über die zwei Schwestern, es klingt sexy. Was?
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then, B hears her sister at the door. I'm home! B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says,
Dominik, du
what are
magst
you
sie.
talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it. And she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Nur zum eigenen Schutz, Dominik,
Yeah.
okay.
What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Achso, ihr seid schon fertig damit? Oh nein, nicht noch mehr. Oh. Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this.
Oh wow, toll, Uta.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future. And there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having.
Oh nein.
You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Nein.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Yes, hast du toll gemacht, Uta. Pat. Okay, wenigstens ist das abgearbeitet. Jetzt machen wir das 100 Millionen Balls noch fertig.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Missy, ich glaube, sie
Not
hat es mit
likely.
Absicht gemacht, dass man sie
But
hasst.
what if there were 100 million of you?
Ich glaube, man soll sie nicht mögen, damit man eigentlich erstmal sie nicht rettet und alles scheiße macht. Und da wir hier aber so komische, kranke Leute haben, wie Dominic und Dex, mussten wir sie retten.
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly. The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Mandela.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Ja.
Yeah.
Ja, oh Gott,
The former
Iris, ich liebe
president of South
dich.
Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Hä? Seid ihr dumm?
That's the Mandela effect.
Was?
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Was? Hä? Hä?
There are lots of examples. Like the
dumm?
name of this kid's book with the bears having different spellings. Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car. But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Ja, das sind
Or
solche
that
Sachen, das ist
electric
halt
mouse
schwierig,
from
ne?
that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Was?
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow.
Wenn die jetzt anfängt mit diesem
And the
Kleid.
design didn't change.
Wisst ihr noch diese Scheiße mit diesem Kleid? Ob es jetzt lila und silber ist oder Gold und was war's? Ich weiß es nicht mehr, aber ey, ob es jetzt lila oder gelb ist oder irgend sowas war es.
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Das Lustige ist, man konnte halt beides
Because
sehen.
those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain
Aber warum?
it, I
Mandela
guess.
hat doch gelebt. Hä? Okay, jetzt machen wir Ota, damit May nicht durchdreht. Hier, der Lost Friend.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after
Tolles
school,
Auto.
they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke. And Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so
Gerne.
hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected, but A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his
Floating
eyeballs
eyeball in
and
the
jams them
dark.
back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
Ja, und ist doch
So
normal.
A
So
asks
geht's
him
uns doch
about
auch
it.
mit Eiber.
Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine.
Nee, auch Auto.
He doesn't say anything about it. And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home. The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class.
Ja,
A says,
imaginäre Freunde sind
what are you
normal.
talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing. I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
Nee, May.
That's
das
what
ist
I
nicht
think.
weird. Das ist einfach nur, weil er davon ausgeht, dass die Leute Zero Escape nicht gespielt haben und man sich einfach nur denkt, boah, ja, den ganzen Scheiß hatten wir schon vor, 3-mal durchgekaut und, oh, nee. Oh.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
Klar.
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can
Missy,
pop
wie
your
gesagt,
eyeballs
also
back
die
in like
Rätsel sind
that.
was für dich, glaube ich.
Well,
Wirklich.
not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It
Und die
actually
Story ist
isn't
auch
too hard to put your eye
normaler.
back in if it falls out.
Ota is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Es hat Timelines, aber nicht so viele. Also, ich weiß nicht mehr, wie viele. Aber wirklich nicht so viele und die sind auch nicht so schwer zu erreichen. Deswegen, also, es ist um einiges angenehmer. Das halt, du darfst halt nicht erwarten, dass es jetzt so ein, keine Ahnung, so ein seriöses Sherlock Holmes ist von der Story her. Es ist halt immer noch abgespaced, aber nichts im Vergleich zu dem zweiten oder dem dritten, ganz ehrlich. Das ist also wirklich niemals nichts.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Eben.
Well, I guess not, but...
So. Der Buba-Kiki-Effekt.
Dante, look at this picture.
Der Bubi-Kiki? Die Brust-Kiki? I just pulled up a picture on a phone, ja?
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Ja.
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question.
Okay.
Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98%
Booba ist
of
oben,
people
Kiki
asked have the
unten.
same answer.
Ja,
The
ja,
rounder
natürlich.
one is Booba and the jagged one is
Hä?
Kiki.
Das ist ganz normal, natürlich, weil du erst Buba und dann Kiki sagst. Und dann natürlich guckt man erst oben und dann unten, du Depp. Natürlich sagt man Buba, Kiki. Oh. Außerdem, selbst wenn man das irgendwie erklärt, Buba wie Boobs, rund, ne? Und Kiki ist halt ein Frauenname, pink. Aber Buba, Kiki, natürlich sagt jeder Buba, Kiki.
Isn't that weird?
Nein.
In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Wisst ihr, diese Tests sind nämlich so schwachsinnig, weil keiner sich da irgendwie krass Gedanken drüber macht. Oh.
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Yeah, don't.
There exists a
Aber hey.
second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated. But underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too. Connected at a subconscious level.
Nein. Wenn da jetzt... Nein. Einfach... Nein. Wenn jetzt morphogenetisches Feld kommt, dann spielen wir dieses Spiel nie wieder.
That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
Sie hat ja gesagt, sie kann in die Zukunft gucken, also... Ah, was mit den anderen?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C.
Yay.
He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah,
Ich bin wirklich triggert. Weißt du, Geschichtenerzähler? Man kennt halt alle Erklärungen. Vielleicht ein bisschen abgewandelt, aber aus 3 anderen Spielen des Entwicklers. Und es war eine Reihe von Spielen und trotzdem hat er in jedem Spiel das Gleiche wieder erklärt. Und wenn ich das jetzt in diesem Spiel auch noch habe, dann kann ich nicht anders als Trigger zu sein.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet.
Wow.
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time.
Danke, Date.
Where's that omelet rice?
Danke, endlich. Boah, endlich. Wie lange machst du eigentlich ein Omelett? Ota brought the dish over. He laid out an omelette rice in front of me and Iris. Komisch, dass es genauso aussieht wie in dem Sunset-Ding. Sunfish. Iris grabbed her spoon with a huge smile on her
Bon
face.
appetit!
Bon appetit, bitte, okay. She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Was? Sie ist zu dumm, einen Löffel zu benutzen. Oi, 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 oi. Ketchup.
Tessa, are you okay?
Ja, Geschichtenerzähler, aber glaub mir. Ui,
I'm fine. My hand slipped. Let's eat.
Iris and I ate the omelette rice in near silence. There was no conversation, just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long...
Thanks for the food!
잘 먹겠습니다. Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Nee, sie kann bald nicht mehr tanzen,
Yeah,
weil ihr Körper
it was
verkrampft
actually
oder
really
so.
good.
Irgend sowas.
Aw, thanks.
Und dann bringt sie sich um.
I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
I paid for the food and stood to go. Das ist gar nicht so
Let's get
ungewöhnlich
going,
mit Missy.
Iris.
Also, das machen
Thanks again.
Asiaten generell gern.
Thank you. Come back soon.
Tschüss. Oh nein, sie kommt aber nicht mehr drunter. Bitte ohne Iris. Ohne Iris, bitte. Keine Iris mehr. Wir haben gegessen. Oh, Iris. Iris.
You okay?
It's okay.
Stirb,
I
stirb.
just, missed a step there.
Ich würde sagen, das machen wir das nächste Mal. Ich habe keinen Bock mehr. Ich bin zu triggert, als dass ich jetzt irgendwie sagen könnte, oh, arme Iris, komm, erzähl mir deine Lebensgeschichte und dein Leid, bitte. Komm, ich bin immer für dich da. Daddy hilft dir. Kann ich gerade nicht. May, ich warne dich vor, ne? Ich warne dich vor. Wir machen jetzt Pause, weil ich mir gleich ins Kleid pinke. Okay? Richtig, May. Ich sehe gerade zwischen zwei Parallelwelten und die Körper verkraftet es nicht. Kann alles sein, ganz ehrlich. Der Typ, der ist durch, der nimmt Drogen, der muss Drogen nehmen, sonst kann ich das echt nicht erklären. Bam, badam, badam, bam, 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 badam, badam, bam, 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 badam, bam, 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 bada, ba, 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 bada, ba, bada, ba. Ich muss so pinkeln. Schlaf und Mission, noch gute Besserung. Und Kopf hoch, morgen wird besser.